When did being good at your job get you investigated by the FBI? I work customer service for a credit card company, and I'm actually good at solving problems, which apparently makes me suspicious. My job is handling disputes when people claim charges they didn't make. Most of my coworkers just deny everything and move on, but I actually investigate. I call merchants, check timestamps, cross-reference locations. I'm like a detective for $15 Starbucks charges. So I'm reviewing this case where some guy claims he didn't buy $1,000 worth of electronics in Miami. Normal fraud case, right? Except when I dig deeper, I notice the purchase was made exactly 17 minutes after his last legitimate transaction in Chicago. Unless this guy has a teleporter, there's no way he made both purchases. I approve the dispute refund and think that's the end of it. 2 weeks later, I get another case. Different customer, same electronics store in Miami, same impossible timeline. Guy claims he was in Seattle when someone supposedly used his card in Florida. I check the timestamps and it's the same pattern. 17 minutes between last real purchase and the fraudulent one. I start paying attention and realize this Miami store is basically running a teleportation scam. They're processing fake transactions with stolen card numbers, but they're too lazy to fake realistic timestamps. I find 47 cases over 6 months, all with the same signature. Purchases made minutes after legitimate transactions thousands of miles away. I report this to my supervisor thinking I've uncovered some major fraud ring. She looks at me like I'm crazy and says just process the refunds, don't be a hero. But I can't let it go. I start documenting everything. Transaction patterns, timestamps, amounts, even the specific products being purchased. I build this massive spreadsheet tracking what's obviously organized credit card fraud. I submit a detailed report to our fraud department with all my evidence. They tell me to mind my own business and stop playing detective. That's when I make the mistake of my life. I call the FBI fraud hotline and explain what I've found. I'm thinking they'll thank me for the good citizen work and arrest the bad guys. Instead, they start asking questions about me. How did I notice these patterns? Why was I tracking transactions so closely? How do I know so much about credit card processing systems? Do I have access to customer financial data? Suddenly, I'm the suspicious one. They want to know if I'm working with the Miami store. Maybe I'm the inside person helping them target specific customers. Why else would I be so good at spotting their operation? 2 agents show up at my work asking my coworkers about my behavior. Have I been acting strange? Am I living beyond my means? Do I seem to know too much about fraud? My manager calls me in and says the FBI is investigating whether I'm involved in the credit card scam I reported. They think I might be a whistleblower trying to cover my tracks by pretending to discover what I was already part of. I'm suspended pending investigation. They freeze my accounts, search my computer, interview my neighbors, all because I was too good at my job. The Miami store gets shut down 3 months later, and they arrest 5 people. But I'm still under investigation because apparently being competent at fraud detection makes you a suspect. I had to hire a lawyer and prove I was just really good at customer service, not masterminding international credit card theft. 8 months later, they cleared me, but I'm still paranoid about being too helpful at work. Sometimes being good at your job makes you look guilty of the crimes you're trying to stop.